Welcome, everyone, to the home of the war chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. The Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Goff. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Panthers' return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Gibson. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles have moved it inside the 20. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Lloyd. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water dogs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Smashes through the tackle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Fielded in the end zone. It's small. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, no!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for space. It's Scott. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Knowles line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First down here for the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the play fake on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Sends it downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
kickoff, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go. He's off to the races. Past the 30, the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To throw, it's Holstein. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Inside the 45. All kinds of running room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the Panthers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. They will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no short.
to 17.
They're up by 10 over Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give out of the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. They'll run the screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The Noles have enough for the first down as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Going for the big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Seminoles have it with a first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it downfield. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got him downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A first down for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Gonna take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. He's going to pass. Going for it all. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game.
Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Got a man in the middle. At the 45 on his way. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. That's caught. It's gone. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Comes out throwing on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Line getting set on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Firmly definitely in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but